Whew. Streaming sure is fun. Just had to figuring out another 5 issues before things worked this time. Anyway, I think all is well. Ugh. Chords. Alright. Alright. Is that maybe a little loud? That's strange. That's... Oh, whatever. That sounds about right, so I'll just hope that's proper. Now it sounds quiet. Go away, Mr. Mouse. Nobody likes you. I think I want to try with this one. I'm not sure how I feel with no reliable back shot. Alright, so chainsaw is this one. This one's forward fire. Okay, now it's too quiet. Okay. That's about right. I don't really know why, but as you play this game, you get more R-bits, the little rabbits. But it's like, after 3 minutes, you have 10 the whole game, basically. And you only ever lose 2, and you get them back almost immediately. It seems kind of pointless for that to even be a system in the game. Oh wait, I don't have the watchers count, do I? Wait, do I not have that on this thing? Hold on. Image. Frick, what is that called? Window capture? Watchers. Aw, oh, come on! It doesn't have the right cropping? Streaming is fun, kids. Totally not annoying as hell. Why is it small? There. Whatever. Stupid. Hello, 4 people that aren't talking. I swear every time I try to stream, it's always something. Today my computer decided it's just gonna show the taskbar, even over full screen windowed games. I don't know what the deal is with that. I should probably pause this. I have 2 previews running, it's very distracting. I think OBS doesn't like recording this. It's using 65% of CPU. I guess I should have seen that coming. I might have to kick down the encoding quality a bit. I'm feeling a little stuttery. Alright, now this is the real test of skill. Because I don't have any fire backwards except for this chainsaw. Ow, frick! I have all the stupid mistakes to make. Yeah, I don't know if the chainsaw really makes a proper rear fire replacement. This game has the best story in the world, by the way. There's no pudding anywhere in sight. In fact, no one even seems to know what it is. What the heck is going on? Mustn't hesitate, even now. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Hello? Is there anyone who knows of pudding? Anyone? Pudding? Someone. Anyone. Pudding. Am I just being stupid? QP, you idiot! Hello. Ah, Syria. Syria, my dearest friend. Ex-friend if you keep acting like that. How cruel! You're the cruel one. Your words cut me like a knife in my heart. You're being too noisy this morning. Our deadline is looming, and we're already at the gates of death. As usual, we're gonna be stuck in the indie games group. Never mind that. That's not why I'm here. Sierra, do you remember pudding? Huh? Are there people who don't know of it? You remember? Yeah, it's that small fry enemy in Final Fantasy, right? That's common sense to a gamer. That's not it! Huh? Sweet, soft, and delicious. It's the ultimate of sweets. What do you want about? You don't remember after all. Sierra, I've shared my pudding because we are friends. What are you... So it's come to this, has it? I'll just have to beat some sense into you. Then you'll have no choice but to remember. What? Prepare yourself. It's a cute 'em up, so we have to fight everyone we meet. For no reason. It's the law. Also chickens. Ugh. I think encoding quality is going to have to drop for this one. I figured it's lower res, so it should be alright, but no, apparently not. I don't even know if I can drop encoding quality on the fly, can I? Yeah, I don't think I can. Let's try super fast. Hey, Mr. Rosen. I don't know if that's gonna help or not. What's my CPU usage right now? Hold on. Oh no, I'm recording in 1080p. That's why I'm having issues. God dang it. Okay. I can't change this without cutting the stream, can I? I sure can't. Good, good. Hold on. I have to bring down the stream real quick to switch to 720p. Okay, back. Yeah, that... Let me... Yeah. Streaming in 1080p at 60 frames per second. This might surprise you, but it actually uses some degree of CPU usage. Can't imagine why. Yeah, my PC is very good CPU-wise, but not quite that good. And also, I can't really stream at a bitrate at which... Well, actually... there's a lot of reasons not to stream at 1080p, but Restreamio doesn't accept 1080p anyway, and I can't stream at a bitrate that really justifies 1080p either, so no real point in that. You're pretty good. I like these little cut-ins. Oh wait, chat's not on the thing. Wait a minute. What did I do? Chat, where did you go? Aw, for Pete's sake. What have I done? Yes, get rid of that. No, you need to be reset transform. You go there. There we go. Yeah, so that's why that wasn't... I don't think that needs to be so big now. Ugh, no! OBS, why? Right there. Ugh. Streaming. Always a bag of laughs. And screams. And that's kind of hard to read chat, isn't it? I think you need more opacity. Yeah, the music in this game is very good. Most shoot-em-ups really actually have pretty good music. It's kind of sad that Toho gets all of the love, and it's really just like the same 3 songs remixed a billion times. I'm not particularly enamored with Toho anything, frankly. Alright, that's better. Hey John, by the way. I forget if I said that. Hopefully that will be the last of the technical issues for this stream. I had to reset, and I thought I had changed it to 720p, but no. Whatever. So this game connects to the next game in the series, Xmas Shooting Scramble, and you can keep all of the different things. It's a bit more than 3, but not wrong. Of the songs? I don't know if it's more than 3, because like that Moonlight whatever dance thing is in all of them. There's another one. I can't really name a third, but I don't know. I have the best impression because, you know, I've been playing the fan games that they've actually localized, which is such a strange strategy, and like, you would assume they're trying to put best foot forward, but like, I don't know. But I've also heard that the fan games are kind of the legit thing, and like the main games are like, you know, just okay. But I don't know. I'm not really too into the series in any capacity. All I know is that every Toho fan game has at least 3 remixes of the same song. Breast impression, you've been playing Sanaka. Oh, I have imported the new Sanaka game though, but it's not out yet. It's out pretty soon, but I will probably have it towards the end of the month, because I got it from Ami, and they're pretty slow. They do kind of monthly order things. I'll pay EMS for that, so I have it as soon as I can get it, but it'll probably still be a while. This game has interesting music. It's like, the levels are fairly chill, and the boss music's very intense, and I really like the boss music. The levels aren't bad, but just very different feel. Oh, for Pete's sake. When you're in hyper mode, you're immune to, well, you take a hit from a bullet and it cancels hyper mode without taking damage. You can still bump into things, and I tend to forget that because it's not usually a problem. In fact, I think I probably only lost to the final boss because I did not remember that contact damage is not protected against. This is not a Toho clone. This is called a shoot 'em up. It is a genre that Toho did not invent, and Toho is not, frankly, particularly good at. You will not get particularly far in my chat if you stand for Toho. Just a warning. It's okay to like Toho, but like, no. It is not only shoot 'em up. It is not particularly amazing shoot 'em up. Oops. Oh, this is amazing. So, who this guy is, the company that makes this is Orange Juice. They make 100% Orange Juice, the card game on Steam. So apparently for some event, they had a gender swap of all of their characters, and Cupitia is this character QP as a boy, and so this guy is the gender swap of some other character, and he thinks we are the gender swap, the male gender swap of QP, cross-dressing as the female QP. It's the deepest lore. It's amazing. Even, like, there's so many layers of reference. But I don't get all of them, but it's kind of amazing to keep playing Orange Juice's games, because you keep finding more references. They're pretty intense. Unfortunately, I don't think all of their... Fruit Bat Factory usually does their localizations, and they don't have everything, but I think most of it comes from 100% Orange Juice, and they have a new one called 200% Mixed Juice that once again does a bunch of you know, crossovers within their own IPs. I guess that's still a crossover, right? Is there like a special word for that when it's like a crossover but all from the same thing? Kind of like Smash Bros. Well, kind of like Smash Bros. Used to be. Ow. Dang it. It's time for the final attack. I love this part. This calls for a good distraction. The frickin' lotus blossoms. Ow. How did I get hit that fast? Bullet hell games love lotus blossoms. I am permanently traumatized from, I forget if it was Gundamonium or, Gundamonium or Gundeadly, ow. There's this boss with insane amounts of lotus blossoms and about 10 health bars. Not kidding. It's intense. Phew, that was a rush. I can't, there's too much to read. Yeah, Toho kind of, if I'm fussy about Toho, it's just because a lot of people confuse Toho as like the core of the bullet hell genre, and or shoot 'em ups in general, even worse. And it's just not. I don't think they're necessarily bad games or anything, but like they definitely get way too much credit, and it's really annoying to hear about them. when I'm playing something else. You can talk about Toho all you want if I actually play a Toho game, which I did once. I streamed that one action RPG thing. But yeah, bosses with multiple health bars is a very, very common trope in AoW. In shoot 'em ups. Well, in bullet hells anyway. But yeah, Gundedligna is a really good one. And it makes me sad, the Gundemonium on PC, at least the latest, the Steam port, has this stutter issue. So you can either play it in windowed mode, and it's a 480p game, or you can play it with stutters, or you can play it on PS3, but it doesn't have the amazing soundtrack on PS3. So it's kind of a no best version, unfortunately. All the other ones play perfectly on Steam, though. Hitogata Happa is one of my favorite bullet hell games. It's very unique. It has one-hit kills, but you have tons of different characters to play. You basically play as dolls instead of people. So you just buy more dolls, and all of the dolls play really differently, and it's really cool. Is Undertale shoot 'em up? It's a dodge 'em up. It's definitely bullet hell inspired, which is why it's kind of a shame the game's 30 FPS, but it's really hard to change a Game Maker game's frame rate. You basically have to redo it. Oh yeah, I streamed, I forgot about that. I streamed, with John in chat, I streamed, the Versus game. I enjoyed that one the most of the ones I've played. It has some longevity issues, but, and some balance issues, but for a Versus shoot 'em up, it wasn't too bad. Close. I'm not used to playing this game on normal mode. I've just been trying to... Orange Juice's games are all freaking hard. I think even 100% Orange Juice, their board game is really hard. Hello, Dense Protag. Yeah, I don't think this chainsaw thing is working out. This game, I was excited because this game seems like it has the melee weapons, which you don't see melee in shoot 'em ups too often, and Hitogata Happa is really good at making the melee stuff feel worth it. This game, the chainsaw is decent, but the sword, I tried earlier, it does not feel right. Yeah, I was planning to play Orange Juice. You can play that online with like 4 people, right? I was planning to get some people together and play it. But, yeah, all of their games are really hard. And I hear, yeah, that one's kind of like Mario Party RPG situation. What do? Yeah, I think I'll just go with back. This game has all these different formations, but you only get 3, and I tend to just stick with these 3 because I get reliable rear fire, intense fire for bosses, and spread forward fire. There's only about 5 or 6 that I actually use, and it's usually just these 3, or a different 3-way shot that spreads out more. But there's a whole bunch of different ones, and they cost quite a lot. I'm actually playing this game so I can play, so I can import my save to Xmas Shooting Scramble, which is another game in the series. But that one is obviously better because you play as a bunny, but in this one you play as a dog, so inferior. QP is pretty good, but she's still a dog, unfortunately. So I can't give her full credit. Got a Lucario, Mewtwo, Zapdos, and Suicune. Those ROM hacks really love to give you all the legendaries up front, don't they? You play with me? Sure, yeah, I was looking to find like a full set of people. I'm sure I could find it eventually. Like, a lot of people seem to have that game. Which is a little surprising. Like, their other games don't seem super popular, but they're pretty good. They're all pretty freaking hard, but they're good. Uh-oh. No, not again! Oh, wait, no. I think... Did I lose a life to that or not? I don't think I did because of the hyper mode. Oh, you hacked them in? You cheater. Yeah, the plot of this game is kind of hilarious. It ends with this like standard like JRPG final boss talking about, you know, saving humanity from itself, but it's all over pudding because pudding is too delicious. It had to be sealed away. Also, in a bit of hilarity, there's a later game called Sora, which is actually super dramatic, And its super dramatic final boss is a parody of the super undramatic final boss from this game. It's layers upon layers with orange juice. It's pretty legit. Is Sayura good in the card game? I was hoping the bunny was good in that game because I like her. The Christmas bun. I forget her name, but she's the protagonist of Xmas Shooting Scramble. And she's the shop owner in this game. Should probably clear these up. It's fine. Come on, let me get hyper mode. I have no idea at what point you build up hyper mode. Like, I'm still not 100% sure when that happens. It seems to be a function of time, but I think stars also helps. There we go. You get more points for finishing them in hyper mode. Scramble Aru. Alright, Aru, that's her name. Which sounds more like a dog name. Like, QP should be called Aru. Yeah, Aru is the bunny. I should really use this. I just really like having the two different methods of shooting forward, because sometimes bullets are too dense, and I have to use this, you know, I have to just kind of blindly shoot forward, so I like to have a nice wide shot. Ow. Aw, man. That was close to not taking a hit. I'm very close to beating this game in the Conquest mode, which is basically... You can basically make a save state at the end of the level, is how it works. And then you can go back and redo that one level, but, like, you have to, like, save your progress. It's a lot easier to beat the game, but it's not quite like credit feeding, so it's still fairly hard. But I think I could probably beat the boss, the final boss, with a couple more tries. If I get bored of trying to do a full normal run, I'll probably just go straight to that just so I can say I beat it. But I'm mostly farming R bits so I can play Xmas Shooting Scramble with all of the equipment from the start. Wait, Ho-Oh learns Giga Drain? Really? I didn't know that. It's so weird that Leech Life is now as powerful as Giga Drain. It used to be, like, completely awful. Or is that the one I'm thinking of? There's some draining move that is 80 base power as of Sun Moon, and it seems almost unnecessary. But if it's the Bug type move I'm thinking of, I mean, Bug deserves more decent attacks, so I can't complain too much. Oh yeah, and Orange Juice, they have a really cool scheme with 100% Orange Juice. So whenever you buy a different Orange Juice game, you usually get that character as DLC in 100% Orange Juice. So it's like every game you buy, it's like digital amiibos, if that makes sense. Like you buy a game and then you get to play that character in the board game. It's a really neat touch. Like you get Sora, the character, when you buy the game Sora. And I think you get QP for buying this game. Is QP in the original? I think you might get a different version of QP for buying this. Yeah, I have most of Orange Juice's games. Some of them I got as review copies. This actually was not a review copy. I just bought this because it was cute. Oh my. Ah! Also, when you go hyper, it clears bullets if you haven't noticed, so sometimes it's good to save that. Different versions of Sora, QP, and Aru. Yeah, I should have at least one version of Aru for that game. I looked her up on the wiki. She seems interesting in the game, at least. I should probably do this, because I can clear those. I really like that enemies' shots get cleared on defeat, so you have some reason to kill trash mobs even if it's not for score. And it also helps a lot for score because it, you know, instant wipes their bullets and turns them into points. Also, this game has some of the craziest achievements. Like, it has like 50 achievements, and almost all of them require beating the full game in some capacity. Like, you have to beat the game and like get every hyper finish possible, which is pretty crazy. You have to beat the game, not get hit at all. You have to, you know, do a bunch of stuff, and it all requires a full playthrough. So I don't think I've gotten even a single achievement in this yet. And I played a decent amount. Ow. Oh, you can shoot down the big lotus things? That's really hairy. Really love the boss music in this. Panics. Phew. Also, it's a nice feature. You can actually dim. I have it set to dim, but you can dim the little background thing, so it's a little less distracting. I already have that feature on. Does anyone have a sneaking suspicion that clowns and stuff are so scary because video game stuff seems to always make clowns evil? Like, I've kind of noticed that, like, in video games, clowns tend to be 99% of the time they're evil. And, like, it doesn't seem like clowns being evil was such a thing until, like, our generation. Or my generation, at least. It's like, in the SNES era, there's all kinds of evil clowns going on. And it's really never stopped. I'm the Clown Man. I eat garbage. Oh, that's right. There was Clown Man in Mega Man 8, wasn't there? Stephen King's It? Yeah, I guess that is... There's an element of that, too. But is that a thing in Japan, though? Because, like... It seems to mostly come from Japanese games, too. At least early on. But like, you see a clown in a video game, they're gonna be the bad guy. In fact, isn't Clown the big bad guy in like, Dark Cloud 2? Can't sleep, clowns will eat me. I always do that thing where I cast Bomb right after taking the hit. Oh jeez, okay. Oh, come on! I hate this thing. There we go. You don't know why Japan hates clowns? I don't know, clowns are pretty gross. Oh yeah, there is Kefka. That's pretty major clown influence. Get out of here. Man, we're never going to be invited to this carnival again. Also, enemies take a lot more damage once their health bar turns orange. So that's why I'll usually wait to use my hyper until then. But some bosses make it pretty hard to go that long. She shot first. This was all self-defense. True. I don't know why there's bats at the end of the carnival, but there are. Also, I like this next boss coming out. Though she has a couple of attacks that are really annoying. Basically, all of them do. I guess it's kind of the point of a boss, right? But yeah, it's Chuny girl with doll thing. I like the part where she dances with the doll. 10,000 counts of self-defense. Alright, that. Wait, can I destroy that with the side shot thing? Oh, that's a lot easier than... Yeah, it can... You can get... Oh no! My buns! Give my buns back. I didn't know you could capture your buns. What a jerk. But yeah, that attack is really annoying to get caught in between. Oh, no. Yeah, this part sucks. If you never stop moving and never move in the wrong direction, you can dodge it, but it's a little hard. Oh yes, I heard that Twitch is going to stream every season of Power Rangers, which is apparently an amazing amount of them. Like, I think, I don't know if it was jokes, but like 24 seasons, is that accurate? Since I mentioned it, let's, well, oh, here's Aru, by the way. Very good bun. All buns are good bun. Oh dang, I have lots of points. Halo. Multi-purpose formation. It slow rings the radius of the ring spans, and it doesn't seem super useful. What's Bringer? Functions similar to a sword, which attacks put in the direction of face. Must be performed while using the movement buttons. Cannot use normal attacks. Nah. Niagara. Yeah, none of these sound very useful, so I'm hoping they unlock more useful ones. As you buy skills, they unlock a few more that are kind of related to what you bought. So, this Niagara one seems interesting. I'll get it. Of course, that doesn't unlock any of them, of course. So let's get Umbrella, just because it's cheap. Parasol, of course. There are 145 episodes of Power Rangers? Holy crap. Alright, let's just try... Wait, hold on. Is this the right one? Stage 4. It just kind of stutters at loading a new stage for some reason. I mean, not really that mysterious. Probably just loading all the crap. 24 seasons. Holy crap. These guys kind of look like WarioWare bots. This is the other frontways, like, spread shot. I think I like the more forward one better. But you're kind of locked in Conquest mode into what you use, so I just stick with it. Like, you'd have to make a new file and repeat your progress, which doesn't really take that long. But I just figured real quick, I'll try to fight the final boss. I think I stopped watching as, like... Once they had that second series, when they had the Black Ranger as the leader or whatever, I think. Or no, was it the white? I don't... There were new colors, that's all I remember. I watched a few of that, but eventually I stopped watching. That and Pokemon, both at like the point where they tried to like change it up for the second series or whatever. It's kind of when I stopped watching. Not really sure it was on purpose or anything, but it just kind of happened to be that way. Oh yeah, is beam still like high latency for everybody? Like I don't know what that is. I sent them a support thing. Hopefully, they should have said I should hear back. Oh yeah, series 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. Season, whatever. This guy gave me a lot of grief, but the side shot is actually really useful for here. Because you can hit the wing without getting too close, because if you get too close, those happen, the missiles. Also, this is our first level where we kind of get 2 final bosses. I don't know why I'm not using my hyper. Might as well. No. Get out of here. Get. There you go. Seem to be okay. I like the girl with the cat paw. Orange Juice always has super cute characters. I really like their artist. Oh dang, that cleared a lot less of their shots than I thought it would. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, okay. That was close. Excuse you? How dare you spawn after the boss? Get out of here. Right, of course the penultimate boss would be a cat, because we are a dog. I like her little grin, though. She seems good. Like a good character. Good music, too. Hasn't really been any bosses with bad music, though. Oof. Yeah, Orange Juice in general is a really good studio. And do they make Cherry Tree High, or is that someone else that Fruit Juice or Fruit Bat Factory just happened to bring over? Ow. Aw, come on. I think my hyper at least blocked me that time. OJ isn't responsible for those? Oh, alright. Yeah, because I noticed the art style changed in the Cherry Tree High games, and Orange Juice always seems to use the same artist, so... I figured that was just something else. The Cherry Tree High games seem good, too. In fact, I keep meaning to go back and play Cherry Tree High Girls Fight, the card battle game. I started a Let's Play of that, and I was all grumpy going in, and then I started really liking it. It's like, I just decided I would re-record it. Because, like, I did that with Off, where I was like, I had no idea what it was when I first went in. And it feels really stupid to have a shitty first episode of something that turned out to be really great. I should replay Off sometime, maybe for a stream or something. Saban has gone on record. Yeah, I don't know anything about them Morphin Power Rangers other than I barely even remember what I watched. I think I had some of the toys, but that's about it. Everybody has to have their final attack. She gets a freaking giant robot for some reason. I mean, why not? Did that... I don't know if that blocked me from taking that hit. I knew I was gonna get hit by that. I don't like lasers that kind of block you in. I guess that's the point, still. There we go. I like Yuki a lot. Is Yuki in 100% orange juice? I don't know why. Did Starbreaker or Sweetbreaker come first? She gave us pudding, the last bit of it in the entire world. This pudding's the last. It's alright. If you win, the world will go back to normal. If I win, QP, for the pudding of this world, and the memories of those who loved it dearly, I'll use my love to bring it all back. Yeah, I'll leave the rest up to you. I guess this is kind of continuation of my previous Let's Play where I played the first half. We got some very good space music. Very spacey. I was just wondering, why is it S-Breaker? Because, I mean, I don't think they actually used her full name in this game. Also, I'm just going to retry here. I'm not going to take a hit that early. I refuse. Wait. No. I guess it goes by whatever stage you went on. Yeah. Pretty sure stage 5 is the final one. Also, I like the transition here. Just a nice little touch. I love the final boss speech. We should hopefully see it here in a bit. I don't know if I can beat her, but I can get there. This really reminds me of that early, like, 90s techno. Like, it kind of reminds me of Isotoxin from, Unreal. That was Unreal, right? Not Unreal Tournament. Yeah, it was definitely from Unreal. That was a great game. I should play that sometime, like for a video or a stream. Kind of a shame Unreal didn't stick around to be like a proper series. There was Unreal 2, which wasn't bad. It was a weird one. But it wasn't Halo, which is what it needed to be at the time. And then we have Unreal Tournament. What are we calling the new Unreal Tournament at this point? It used to be Unreal Tournament 2016, but like, it's still in beta, but it's 2017. Like, I don't know. Just give things names for Pete's sake. They're different stages, obviously. We're just going through them backwards, I guess. I'm not sure why we're fighting, like, the satellites either, but whatever. The aliens make sense, which is a strange sentence, but I don't know why we're fighting the satellites. It seems... Ow. Well, that was a stupid hit to take. I always forget to use the frickin' hyper. There's no reason not to use the hyper early on, because you'll regenerate it by the time you get to the actual boss. So, like, just use it, but here we go. I mean, yeah, they're calling it just Unreal Tournament, but, like, you gotta have a way to differentiate it from the original. I mean, I guess people call it Unreal Tournament 99 now, but I never really liked that stealing the original name thing, especially for something so freaking important. Like, you don't get to be Doom. There's already a Doom. Like, yeah. So this is the boss that took a lot of my health because of the freaking... Oh, dang. He likes to charge directly into you, which is really annoying. Like, right now. And holy crap, he takes, like... He has like no time to take damage. How rude of him. I'm just here trying to kill you and you're all rude. I don't know why, but I suddenly remembered I have jury duty probably in a few weeks. Again, it's been a few years since my last one, so it's not like horrible, but I would definitely prefer to not have it. Ugh. I got ejected for the last one because it was, well, not like rudely ejected or anything. Like they have this thing where both lawyers get to say, okay, no, we don't want that one, we don't want that one, and so on. You know, because they don't believe it'll be a fair juror or whatever. It was a drug case, and I'm against the war on drugs, so, you know, they don't want me. But you still have to wait through the whole freaking thing. It's like, ugh. They don't even let you have your phone, like, for, like, the lunch break and stuff. Like, ugh, it's annoying. Alright, I think it's final boss time. It's you, drawn by the one instinct to the struggle for pudding. So you're the mastermind behind all this? Mastermind? How rude. I merely act to maintain order in this world. Order within the world? What the heck does that have to do with pudding? Bringing happiness to those who eat it. Spreading sweet happiness throughout the world. That's the duty of sweets. But pudding went beyond the call of that duty. It's far too delectable, and through that brings a hunger for chaos. As a result, fear and madness ran rampant through this world. Pudding brings conflict? And that's why pudding had to be sealed away. You've got it all wrong! Pudding brings only happiness. I always have pudding for a snack. It's such a small thing, but it fills my days with happiness. Alright, just in time for deepest plot. Surprising lack of Neptune for all this pudding. Yeah, it did remind me of Neptune. Every time I bring it to my mouth, I'm filled with happiness, inside and out. It makes me happy to be alive. Without pudding in my life, all of that happiness disappears. And so, to keep that happiness safe, I will defeat you. And even if you win, I won't stop talking about the happiness pudding has always brought me. So it's to be a fight? Then, I suppose you don't yet understand the curse of pudding. I am one of the 6 gods of sweets. Sweetbreaker! How foolish of you to challenge a god. Prepare to taste your bitter defeat. So more of a coherent plot than Iguruga. Yeah, shoot 'em ups in general, not the most coherent. There tends to be a lot of regicide going on. I'm not sure why, but regicide. I guess it does make sense though. I mean, with the shoot 'em up, you only have so long to make like a dramatic narrative. You kind of got to go straight to the big guns. So I think that's why stuff like betrayals and regicide and all that are pretty common, because you know you got to get something dramatic out of like. You usually get maybe 5 to 10 cutscenes tops, and they can't be longer than like a minute or two, because you'll like annoy players who just want to fight the boss. So you end up with a lot of that. Killed lots of gods, lots of kings, lots of old friends. Please get the orange health bar, Sweetbreaker. I think she goes 2 full cycles. Remember, this is just 1 health bar of hers. Like, she's not even anywhere near done. I probably won't beat her first try or anything. There we go. Whew. Oh yeah, I think Groupies had a really good Japanese indie bundle or Doujin bundle that had a bunch of games like this. I forget exactly if this was in it. I think I bought this a la carte myself. It's a shame how Japanese indies are kind of like, aw, damn it. You know, not tend to be included with the club. But Orange Juice is really good, and they make lots of good games. Platine Dispositive was another favorite Doujin dev of mine, who doesn't really get enough credit and doesn't... I wish they would localize more of their stuff. It's kind of hard to get their things. I love the dramatic poses. This one isn't really that hard. I am playing this Conquest mode. I did play this on easy just so I could actually beat the freaking game. So, it's not expected to be the hardest. Oh. I see why it's easy. I can't even hurt her yet. So that's why. Ow. She's just getting started. Oh, please give hyper mode. Whew. Ow. There we go. It's one of those phases you just have to survive through. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, an earlier boss did something like that. We had to survive their phase for a while. Now we get another dramatic talk. What beastly power you've brought forth. My love of pudding is my strength. Your love of pudding, is it? Your love is so powerful it overcame my memory seal, and you remembered. Even so. That simply means I have to seal you here and now, doesn't it? Do not fear. Even without your memories of pudding, you will find happiness and other sweet things. No, I could never, and I won't forget pudding. Be sealed! Huh? Why, my seal has no effect. The pudding Yuki gave me, it's shining. Don't give up. The pudding spoke? The light, it can't be. This is the miracle of your love. My little pudding. QP, you should be able to handle this now. Will not let just your love, but the whole world's love become your power. The world's love. That's right. We'll bring everyone's love and be unstoppable. You say that as though that will be easy. I love pudding. I love Cupidia. I love pudding. I love pudding. We love pudding. What? The love is gathering. This is the power of the bonds you forged through pudding. How foolish! QP, your heart is filled with love for me. If you can protect me, then I will be your power. My little pudding, I love you so much. It drives me crazy. I love you so much, and I can't stop that feeling. It pours out of my heart as though it were infinite. Well, QP, if you let all of the world's love gather in your heart, then it will truly be infinite. Yes! Time to dig in. Your power is as strong as mine? If you would be a destroyer of sweets, then I shall be a guardian of them in kind. I just noticed my rabbit, or my arbits, their heart. A sweet guardian with the power of a god. Even so, I am Sweet Breaker. Even with another god as my opponent, for the sake of the world, I shall put an end to pudding. I will absolutely not allow that, ever! I love it just as much as you abhor it. Oh, hell yes. Amazing. Best game, 10 out of 10. I imagine this is insanely painful on the hardest difficulty. Not too bad yet, though. This is easy, by the way. Orange Juice doesn't really make easy modes. They call something an easy mode. It's not really very easy. It's not super hard, but it's what I would call normal in most bullet hell games, is their easy mode. They don't really have a proper easy mode. I was really appreciative of, doesn't seem like I get hyper mode in this. Caladrius Blaze has an easy mode that is really proper easy, which I do appreciate. Even though I know bullet hell games and I'm pretty decent at them, I do tend to like to start on easy mode just to get used to everything. So this world wants to perish in the chaos of pudding. But why? You say that, but I won't allow it to happen. Just what kind of monster are you, anyway? No, I suppose you're simply the one fated to protect the sweets. Sweet guardian. With the love of the world, you'll watch over the pudding as its guardian. You'll put an end to my anxieties and make them unfounded. Yes, chaos wrought through pudding? I absolutely will not allow it. Then, my child, I no longer wish to seal you away. Child? I am the breaker, but also the creator. She's frickin' Mega Man Juno. Bring the world sweet happiness, and may it last forever. We will, I promise. Thank you. Alright. I guess I'll save a replay. We finally got an achievement. Did you lose out on an ending for playing on easy? I don't think so. I don't know, though. I haven't beaten it on hard or anything. I'm not sure if Orange Juice does the true final boss thing. Is this credits, or... Beautiful. The fruits of her labor. Hellsinker was interesting in that easy you couldn't access the last level and normally couldn't fight the phase of the final boss. Yeah, lots of games will do that where you can't fight the true final boss unless you're on at least normal or fulfill some sort of requirements. Like Gun Deadly can has like a dynamic difficulty system, and I think you have to be above a certain level to actually fight the true final boss. And if you're on easy mode, you can never get to that level. And on, I think there's like a certain level that just maxes out the difficulty, which is completely insane. I guess I'll just let the credits roll. It can't be too long. Hello, Mr. Mouse. Anyone up for 100% orange juice? If anyone else in chat wants to play, like if I can get more than 2 people, I guess I could play. I don't know who, let me bring up Steam. I don't know who else I know that has it. How do you know who else has a game? Alright, here we go. I just have a couple people who have it, and one's in game. I guess I could like move the thing over and have chat. Nah, whatever. Too late to worry about that. We're on a mission from God. If we can get a thing together, I guess, sure. Otherwise, I'll probably just... I'll probably just do a couple normal runs. I guess she gets to keep her wings. Also, does anyone have 200% mixed juice? I was trying to find some people to play that with, but, like, it's one of those things where, like, it's a multiplayer game, but with levels, and, like, it's hard to find matches now because it's been out for a while. This is the other bunny. Glad you can make it. Take your time and look around. Let's see what Parasol does. Performs a cone attack and damage on umbrella in the direction you can changed. Alright. Is that any different at all? Whatever. I'll just get Twin Tail and see if that unlocks anything fun. No? Halo. I think Wing is new. It unfortunately won't let you see the descriptions of the attack unless you have enough to buy them. Yeah, I've only got, what, like 10 or less? I guess I got about 10 or more. I've got, like, probably the majority of points still to go, though, but I wanted to get a bunch more so I could import them into Xmas shooting scramble. Bunny Adam Jensen. Yeah, I'm sure we can get together 100% orange juice stream at some point, but I don't know, it might just take a little bit of like planning ahead, but like I forget who else. I know a few other people with it. What are you doing 100% orange juice? It's like a board game, kind of like Mario Party. I think it doesn't have mini games, but it has like attack cards and stuff that you can use. I haven't played it, well, I played like a couple rounds of it, and then like I decided I would probably rather play the multiplayer or something. The cool thing about the like orange juice as a developer is like I recognize almost all of these characters from other games that they have, like even not having played 100% orange juice, like they're in 200% mixed juice, and like all their personality traits are in that game too, and it's pretty neat. They seem to just do anniversary games every few years. Like first there was 100% orange juice, then 200% mixed juice. Honestly, normal doesn't really seem too different from easy. I'm seeing some more bullets, but usually in an easy mode, like in a properly done easy mode, like there'll be entire attacks that don't actually fire bullets, and like, or like you can shoot bullets down. You know, there'll be some major change to mechanics that makes it a lot more accessible, but I think it's just less bullets. And less bullets doesn't really make as much of a difference as you might expect. Because, I mean, a lot of bullets don't really have any reasonable chance of ever hitting you in these sort of games. A lot of them are for show, so doubling the amount of bullets definitely does not mean a linear, you know, 2 times as hard. It does mean more chance of being hit and, you know, denser patterns, but not necessarily a big deal. You're not very strong on 100% mixed juice. I'm sure I can find some lower level cards, I guess. That's kind of the problem with... I wish they would just have modes where, like, everyone is set to level 10 automatically or something. Because, like, I don't have tons of, like, max level cards or anything. In fact, I think I just have 1 or 2. I'm kind of stuck at the final boss. Oh yeah, I know somebody who does Sora, like, score runs. I think they are good at orange juice, like, or 200% mixed juice, and I think they have 100% orange juice. I'll see if I can get them, round them up sometime. Ow, I tried to press square. I think you get like 50 R bits for beating the boss. You know what? Since I was wondering, let's see how super difficulty looks. Probably use the defensive mode instead of orthodox for this, but whatever. I doubt I'll get super far. Oh, now you're talking. If they ever actually fire off. Your save data's missing? It should be Steam Cloud Save. I thought it was anyway. I remember playing it on my Surface and it was there. See, this is more intense, but I'm not sure if it's really, like, easy to super hard mode, like, intensity. Like, I really think the easy is a bit above its pay grade. Not that this, like, I think this is a fine, like, hard mode. But, I mean, this is also just the first level, but... That's not a big deal. We can set something up later. Well, oh my gosh. Okay, that's more like crazy hard mode. I'm sure we can set something up. I just didn't have any plan to do it, so I don't have anybody lined up to play tonight. I hope I get more arbits for this. I don't think you do. I don't think you get drastically more arbits. Because you get like 120 for playing this on normal and beating her. So we'll see how it compares. Huh. Hyper does not wipe the whole screen, which is unfortunate. Ow. I should have taken that hit earlier, then I would have been fine. Ow. Do I have enough arbits for anything? He's the trophy guy. You don't really see him in the trophy thing, but... Oh, there's also apparently a QP Shooting 1. I don't know if it's like a totally different game or like if this is an enhanced version. I don't think it's on Steam. At least it's not on English Steam, which probably just isn't on Steam, period. Oh yeah, and the orthodox thing means, like, that's basically just the balance of what your hyper mode does. Do I have manic mode, by the way? I saw an achievement for manic mode, but I don't seem to have it. I don't know if you have to beat the game on hard to get that or something. Yeah, you deal more damage in aggressive mode, but you have less time. Defensive mode, you deal less damage, but it's better for blocking shots. Also, this is one of those games that functions on a chain, and there's a couple sections where, like, there's just such a lull in enemies that it's, like, really hard to actually maintain a chain, which I never like losing points to just there being a gap in enemies. It's probably pro strats where you can, you know, avoid that, but it's not exactly my favorite score mechanic. But I tend to just play these to beat them and, you know, try for a 1 credit clear rather than crazy score runs, because I don't really have time to play them a billion times. You gave Sun 100% orange juice? Let me ask. I've got a couple other people. I don't know if they're up to play tonight, but... Steam. No, I want a message! Steam, no. Steam, why you be like this? The send a message button doesn't work. What do you mean? Ugh. See if I get a reply from that. Oh, hey, son. I didn't realize I didn't have you on Steam. I don't usually add people to my like my PSN and stuff. I don't really mind having, you know, people that know me from, you know, from YouTube or whatever. But it's just like I just end up forgetting who everyone is, and I don't know. It's easier on Steam because like at least everyone can see my real thing, like my you know, they can see I'm Sir Tap Tap. It's a little less cool on PSN. You know, I have to do the real name request thing. I just set my real name to Sir Tap Tap on that, which is a nice way to work around things. Getting hit in hyper mode instantly ends your hyper mode, but it doesn't take the damage, which is nice. Oh, this guy's on mobile, so he's probably not going to play. I just noticed that. That or he just went down to mobile. Let me see if I know anyone else that has game. I have no idea who this person is. Who? Oh! Oh, I know them. I'm so glad that Steam lets you tag people as, like, you can give nicknames to people, because some people change their name every, like, 8 seconds, and, you know, it's like, it's that boy, and etc. Ow. I'm pretty sure the evil forces of memes made me take that hit. So, I just name people, like, sometimes preemptively now, because some people just change their name constantly, and, like, I'll have no idea who they are. I don't know why Steam... Like, Steam is the absolute worst for that, too. Like, I've never seen any other service... Oh. Oh, you're... Oh. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Psychotic Bako Foil. I didn't know that. Alright. I figured you were... I actually know 2 Tristans, apparently. I thought you were a completely different one. Alright, who else? Do I know anyone else? Just someone who is currently playing Rocket League, unfortunately, so... Oh well. Yeah, it's probably not too bad to play with 3 people, right? Psychotic Bako Foil has been your name for years now? I have you down as what your Twitter thing is. That or I marked the wrong person. Nah, I don't think... Nah, it's just like the keyboard mouse thing. It's mostly just menus. Alright, well I guess we're playing 100% orange juice, which means unfortunately I have to change the freaking thing on the stream. Okay, back. No, shut up, other me. Let's change that game name. Unfortunately, the archive is going to be split. I guess I can just split it into 2 videos.